Hi, Girl Scouts. I am so excited that you are joining me for the Gold Award Girl Scout training. This will give you an overview of everything that you need to know about the Gold Award, as well as give you some pro tips to make sure that you are successful as you take on this huge, life-changing, and world-changing project. We're so excited that you're getting started. So, many of you have already done most of the things on this pyramid. So let's start with the base. Each step of this pyramid helps build skills so that you are successful as you get towards your Gold Award. So community service is usually a one and done project. These are things like coat drives or collecting food. It happens on one day and then the project is over. These are so important and help build more skills so that you can complete things like journeys. There are some prior learning before that you complete a journey. So you're going to learn why what you're doing is important. Then you're going to take an action and make the world a better place based on what you learned. This prepares you for your Bronze Award. Your Bronze Award is completed with girls anywhere from one to a whole troop of girls. As long as each girl has a leadership role in the process, there's no limit on how many girls can participate. That prepares you for Silver. Silver is 1 to 3 girls, and so each girl has a much higher level of leadership within the project. And finally, Gold Award. This is you. You are the leader of your project. One girl leads this project, though you'll have many other helpers as you're working on it. So who can become a Gold Award Girl Scout? Well, you're going to need to be a registered senior ambassador. You've completed either one senior or ambassador journey and the Silver Award, or you can complete 2 senior or ambassador journeys. And lastly, you're in the 9th to 12th grade or equivalent. So why should you work on this project? It'll take a lot of time and a lot of energy. Well, there are so many benefits. You are going to be a leader in your community. People are going to look up to you. You're going to get to know people, network. You're going to meet other movers and shakers that are also interested in making the world a better place. Of course, there are college scholarships specific to the Gold Award Girl Scouts. Only 3% of all Girl Scouts will earn their Gold Award, so the likelihood of you having a good shot at these college scholarships dramatically improves. Because the Gold Award is such a big deal, you're going to enter the military if you decide that you'd like to enter the military, automatically a rank higher. It is a big deal. And of course, you're going to grow professional skills, hard and soft skills. So this is a basic overview of the steps that you'll need to take to complete your Gold Award. So obviously first, what are you going to work on? What issue are you passionate about? And then you need to learn about it. Step 3, get help. So you're going to be given a mentor, an advisor. You're going to have adults who want to help you succeed. You probably want to encourage your friends to help you, or maybe your troop mates to help you. Create an overall plan. Unless you plan, you will not succeed. You can't just bumble your way through these projects. You have to create a thorough plan. You're going to present your plan. You'll have the opportunity to work with our Gold Award Committee. The people on this committee are passionate about Girl Scouts and about Gold Award Girl Scouts, and they come from all walks of life. Some of them have been Girl Scouts their whole life, or some of them are professionals in the community. Some of them have helped girls go through their Gold Award process several times. We have a wonderful committee, and they only want to help you succeed. Then, once your project is approved to get going, you're going to take action. Get your project done. And lastly, and most importantly, you're going to educate and inspire others about your project. Because when you inspire others, you are lighting their fire and hopefully encouraging them to also do their own project. It's really powerful. You are in charge of your project. You are the sole leader and decision maker for this project. You're in high school now. You are ready to take on and make the world a better place. So whatever you're most passionate about, be thoughtful with who you want to help complete your project and build your team around you. All successful leaders have important and valued team members that help them achieve their goals. So, understanding root causes and what it means to be sustainable and measurable can sometimes be confusing. So we really have some thoughtful examples to maybe help navigate what this could look like. So let's talk about what that means. So sustainability. The way I like to describe this is once you have graduated high school and you've gone on and you've become President of the United States, who is going to continue the important work you've started? Your schedule is going to be too busy to come back to your community and run your yearly park cleanup project or to check on the gift bags that you are giving children in the foster system. There are so many powerful projects that you are going to need to pass this legacy on to other people in your community to keep it going. So, what is your plan for sustainability? Now, sustainability isn't just about items or continuing manual labor. Sometimes it's about changing a law or creating an education program. There are so many ways to do this. Also, just overarching with the Gold Award, this project is not a one and done. So if you do make a park trail map, who is going to maintain that? Who's going to maintain your trails? You might need to work with the city to keep your trails clean and mowed so that generations of people can continue to enjoy them. So how do you measure success? Well, a good example is Nancy. She is creating a technology class for women in the prison system to help prepare them for future employment. She sets 2 goals: to reach 50 women in the prison system with her technology class by the end of the school year, and to be sure that at least 75% of the women feel like they have increased their tech skills. To measure her impact, she plans to use 2 metrics. She will track participation to ensure that she serves at least 50 women, and she will circulate questionnaires before and after the class to assess if her participants are increasing their tech skills. By consistently tracking her progress, she can adjust her plan to better meet her goals. So in that, she has a clear number of people that she's helped. She is using community education, and also there's going to be a reduction in need because she is helping these women be more successful once they leave the system so that they will be better qualified for jobs that they will be able to retain. Also, she's checking all of those boxes. She is physically providing them the education, course, and the technology information that they will need to increase their success. So this is a really powerful way to measure each of those on the success of her project. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about root cause. So root cause is really important because you're not just addressing the symptoms of the issue that you're working on. You are helping fix it from its roots. So here's an example. Rachel is passionate about ocean conservation. She asks why pollution happens and lists several causes, including acid rain, soil runoff, and oil spills. She remembers witnessing the harmful impact of a major oil spill in her local ecosystem and decided to learn more about why oil spills happen. Rachel reaches out to experts and, after additional research, learns that a lack of safety protocols for oil storage is one of the root causes. So she chooses to create a project that addresses how oil storage can be made safer, which will prevent the spills from happening in the first place. What a powerful project. Sometimes girls feel a little overwhelmed by the thought of how they're going to make their project national or global. Let me tell you, don't feel overwhelmed. You're going to naturally come across some of these things as you're working on your project if you are intentional. You don't have to travel or have your project be initiated all across the globe. Things that you can do is, of course, research. How are other communities working on your issue? See how other people are implementing solutions on your project. Is there anyone else that's working on your project like you are? This would be a wonderful national or global connection. Then, of course, sharing your project. This is going to inspire action in other places of the world or other communities. It's really powerful. So here's an example. For the past 4 years, Marianne has volunteered at a local animal rescue group. It regularly operates at its maximum capacity and is unable to take in new stray animals. Marianne decides to tackle one of the root causes of this issue for her Gold Award. As she begins her research, she learns that animal rescue groups across the country share the same challenge. She reaches out to national animal welfare organizations to better understand the issue and to access the research that they have available. She also decides to focus on a solution that she can implement at animal rescue groups in her community, then share with others throughout the United States. What a great idea! And that is totally fitting. So now that we've gotten through some really great examples on some of the overarching ideas, let's take a brief break. So make sure you tune in to part 2, the Gold Award Training Part 2, and we're going to start getting into the nitty-gritty details.